The man suddenly discovered terrifying creatures living inside the motel walls, countless tentacles writhing and stretching in and out. Mr. K grabbed a plate and severed one of the creatures. Suddenly, the entire motel began to shake. A woman instantly realized what had happened. She rushed over and gently stroked the wounded creature, grieving for it as though it were her own child. Meanwhile, Mr. K continued marking symbols inside the building. At that moment, a crowd of tenants appeared, reaching out to touch him as if he were their only lifeline. Inspired, Mr. K decided to enlist them to help with his markings. When he saw the tenants cheering and excited, he thought his plan was finally working. But when he returned to his room, he found that everyone had started using up his supplies and even destroying his notes. Frustrated to the core, Mr. K reminded them that rules had to be established, or the resources would soon run out. But his words fell on deaf ears. To make matters worse, someone even tried to break into his room. Forced to retreat, Mr. K noticed others erasing his markings. That drove him over the edge. He drove everyone out and boarded up the windows with wooden planks. Worn down, Mr. K collapsed on the bed, just in time to see the ceiling light fall. He quickly dodged out of the way. It turned out to be a pair of elderly twins. They comforted him and offered him a cup of coffee, but Mr. K was only focused on repairing his map. When he tried to head out again to continue marking, he was blocked by a group of armed tenants. With no choice, he retreated once more to his room. The elderly twins reminded him that the entrance and the exit might not be the same. Mr. K grew furious. After searching so long, he hadn't even found an entrance.
The exit is in here. No, it isn't. Maybe the exit is in here. No, maybe it's in here.
Then, unexpectedly, he discovered a hole. The old women warned him not to go inside. It could be dangerous. But desperate for freedom, Mr. K decided to enter and even invited them to come along. They declined, saying they preferred the comfort here. Mr. K crawled through the bulging inner walls of the passage and soon came face to face with a glowing white sphere, like an embryo forming inside a womb. The sacred light brought tears to his eyes. He gently patted the sphere, and a small, endearing octopus appeared. Suddenly, the octopus let out a cry of pain. The tenants had forced their way into the passage too, and the woman burst in, screaming. At that moment, Mr. K seemed to understand the octopus's intention. He pushed the white sphere outward with all his strength. The woman tried to stop him, but it was too late. One by one, the umbilical cord snapped, and the sphere carried Mr. K away with it. In the final scene, Mr. K found himself deep underwater. The octopus wrapped around him, and together they swam toward the glowing light at the surface.